Hey, we're on. Good morning, wakey wakey. So, happy hump day. Today is Wednesday. Good morning. Okay, let me tell you something. Hi, I've been trying to get on here since 4:30, and they were saying YouTube is unavailable, honey. So I'm like, okay. So let me do a couple emails that I need to reply to for Barnes and Noble. So I did that, and I said I'm gonna try one more time because I gotta go to this place that pays me, right? Gives me a little bit of change. So it worked out. I'm here and a little sleepy, a little sleepy. It's okay. It is okay. So I want to talk about this morning. I haven't been on here in a while. So I want to talk about this morning. I haven't been on. Oh, that's me talking. So, good morning. Good morning. I'm Katrina, the author of the book Great. So today I want to talk about a lesson. This is not originally what I was going to talk about. Um, But I woke up to a text and I was like, you know what? I'm trying to be nice, you know, trying to be nice. I woke up first, let me say happy birthday to my son. 28 years ago, I was in labor. Am I right? Let's see. Let's do a little brain freeze here. Uh, yes, 28 years ago, I was in labor. Okay? In labor right now. And I learned a lesson. Never did that shit again. Okay? Good morning. Anyway, I just want to say happy birthday to my son. Enjoy your day. You're grown. Have fun. Okay? I'll talk to you about 1, 2 o'clock. But anyway, I want to talk about a lesson. Okay? When I say a lesson, I want to say how we treat people. It's like, hey, buy my book too. Hit the like button too. Okay. So when I say a lesson, you can't treat people any kind of way and expect them to bend over backwards for you. It just does not work like that. You know, I think people think that because you're family or because you're besties or friends or whatever the case may be, that you can just treat people any kind of way and we supposed to take your bullshit. It doesn't work like that. You understand? Some okay, so let's give you an example. If you're a disrespectful child, right? I seen a video of this little kid talking to his mother, reckless, reckless. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it couldn't have been me because and you're not supposed to hit children and all this kind of stuff, and that's the law. Okay, so if that's the law, you got to come get him because he can't stay in my house. I'm giving him out for adoption. I'll pay the state child support. If that's the way we're going, let's take it there. So now I'm paying child support to the state because guess what? Homeboy, you're not staying here. He was talking so reckless to his mother. But see, this is the upside of it. He don't realize she put her hands on him. She's going to the bookings, and you're going to a special place because you're not staying here. You're not grown. So now you're going to this mini hotel with all these other children that have nowhere to go. Now, the point I'm trying to make is that now you get grown. When a child gets grown, they want to pop off. They pop off when they're young and talk reckless because you really can't do nothing to them. Let's talk about it. You can't. You can't put your hands on children. Okay. So now we wait our time out. 18, guess what? Boop, boop, the boop, boop, you gotta go. So now you put out. And now you think life is going to be fair to you. Life is not going to be fair to you. You treat your parents like life is coming for you. It says it in the Bible. You understand? So when you're disrespectful to your parents, when you're respectful to your parents, the days on this earth will be long. That's what the Bible says, right? So when you get a disrespectful child who think that you're just supposed to tolerate every and anything from them, and then now it's time for them to be grown and they need help, I'm not helping you. If you're disrespectful, I'm not helping you. Now you in the mud and you grinding, you hustling, you out there fighting like a cat, surviving like a dog, then hey, I got you. I got your cell phone bill. You need gas in your car. I got you. Let me help you out because you showing me you putting in that work, and I have no problem with that. But when you laying around being king of the bums or queen of the bums, I'm not helping you. And then you were disrespectful. And some of these kids are so disrespectful. I was watching one of the cop shows, the body cams. Police was nice. I don't know if he was nice because he was on camera, but he was nice. He was, more patient than I had. I'm gonna tell you that. Homegirl was so disrespectful. When I tell you, I was in here like, what the and this is their job. They have to be, they on camera. So and some of them don't care because if you on camera or not on camera, they're gonna beat you up and put their hands, lay hands, and risk it all for somebody you don't even know. When you know you got a mortgage and you forgetting who you got behind you, wife, kids, house, family. Another story for another day. But I'm just saying, some of these kids are so disrespectful and they're entitled that I think that they think they can be disrespectful and we still supposed to help them. I will never understand that. Why would I help you if you're disrespectful? You, you don't do nothing, especially when you get a kid. And don't get me wrong, because I'm really big on kids are not supposed to check on their parents. The parents are supposed to check on the kids. But I think as your parent get older, you might want to step in and, hey, mom, you okay? Dad, you okay? Y'all okay over there? When you don't even get that, but when the birthday come, you want a gift, you want a cash app, you want a small cake, you want a pair of Nikes, uh, but we don't get, you okay? How you feeling today? Just checking on you. When you never get that, I'm just checking on you call. It's like, okay. And then when we do try to help out, we help out when we can. But listen, grace runs out. I don't think people realize that grace runs out. Do you understand? Parents can only take but so much. And I have heard so many parents say, I'm not leaving my children anything. Like I said, I told you in our life, our children can't have nothing. You can't have a house, you can't have a car, none of that. You have to go to the person that's in charge of the estate. And they're gonna be angry about who it is, but it's okay. They'll have trust. Um, but the life lessons that I think our children, and I think also too, I think school helped with this when they told your children that, your parents do anything to you, call the police. And don't get me wrong, there's a difference between abuse and child abuse, discipline. Straight call the police on your parents and, it's just, but see, that's the whole thing. Now I'll tell you the whole story of it. Leave it, call the police on your parents, where you gonna live at, boo? Where you living at? If I'm in the bookings, where you staying? Oh, because I'm petty as fuck. You in my house while I'm in the bookings? What's my one phone call? Cut my gas and electric off. That's my one phone call. And then while I'm on the phone with the BG and the lady, I'm like, can you put me on the three-way and call somebody for me, please? Because I guess what? I'm gonna be so kind to the officer, he gonna give me two phone calls. But one of them is going to be G&E and my gas and electric getting cut off. Because you think you're gonna sit in my house while I'm in the bookings and you're gonna sit here and eat my Pop Tarts and my toasted strudels? No, you're not. No, you're not. When a child, a person, anybody treats you like you cannot get mad when a person don't want to deal with you anymore. They can deal with you arm's length, basically, what I'm saying. When you don't want to deal with, you try in your heart, you try in your heart of hearts to deal with someone who is disrespectful. And then sometimes you just can't take it no more. And it's okay to cut them off. But if you're treating somebody like crap, you can't get mad because They don't want to deal with you. If you do life these balls at this person and you were so I mean, mad disrespectful in all and anything that you do, nobody's entitled to help you. We don't have to help you. So I need people to know that when you're disrespectful, all you're doing is burning your bridge. I don't have to help you. I don't. I don't want to help you. Why would I help somebody disrespectful? What am I getting out of it? More disrespect. Ooh, let me give. And that's another thing. They see that you're being, kind, and they're gonna keep abusing it. Keep abusing it. Prime example. My son called me, asked me for some money. No, mm-mm. I'm buying your daughter school clothes, boo. No, mm-mm. No. Because when I got to step in to do things like that, no. You still trying to live off the land. Can't do that. No. Like I said, if you in the mud and you grinding, hey, I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna help you swim. But until then, no, we're not. You cannot treat people any kind of way and think it's okay. Like I said, grace runs out. And that young man I seen on Honey, the way he was talking to his mother, mm-mm. He even dropped off at the fire department with a note, take home, boy, yo, I'm done. See you in court and take this child support money. I'll be more than happy to pay child support to the state for someone that was so disrespectful. And I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. I don't know if it was a skit. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't understand. Because back in our day, even though our parents was like talking mad stuff and we get mad, we go in our room and be like, I know you talking to me. I mean, get out. You know what I'm saying? You're in your room talking back. But these kids nowadays is just like unbelievably disrespectful. No one is going to bend over backwards to help you when you're disrespectful. These are life lessons. I mean, being kind will take you so far than being disrespectful. But when you're constantly disrespectful, grace runs out. I don't care who you are. People can only take so much. Because I really believe you can love somebody and can't stand their ass. And those are facts. Love them dearly, but I can't have you around me because of the life lessons, the disrespect and how you treat people and you just can't go around calling people names and stuff and then think everything is cool. It's not cool. And even if I don't say it, it's not cool. And maybe that's the thing too. The mom is not saying anything in the video. You can't do that. You can't do that. Maybe she got a plan because women, we always got a plan. So maybe she's just getting it on camera. Maybe she's building her case. I'll tell you what, all women should be FBI agents. I'm telling you, it will be no crime out here. Facts. But there's no way on God's green earth. A life lesson is that when you are so disrespectful to somebody and people constantly keep helping you, eventually grace runs out. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Enough is enough. It's no way. It's no way. Mm-mm. We can't sit up here and just allow all this disrespect and think it's okay. I'm gonna give you $20. It don't work like that. It does not. You can't treat people like crap and think they're supposed to help you. You can't give a sob story. Nobody wants to hear your excuses. Nobody wants to hear your excuses. I mean, it's just, man, the excuses come like raindrops, like a thunderstorm. Like, come on, like, make it make sense. Life lessons. Don't, don't treat people bad because eventually, like I said, grace runs out. Can't be upset when nobody wants to help you. When you out here calling people names and being disrespectful and just hanging up on people, grace runs out. And yeah, I said hanging up on people. Because eventually somebody gonna be like, you know what? Block. Oh, I'm big on block. One of those exes just texted me a couple months, a week ago, months ago. I don't know what it was. Something. I don't respond to you. I'm trying not to block you, but guess what? Let the next text come. You're being blocked. Stop calling me. Maybe I should just block it. I think I'll do that. Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, so I want to say be kind to people because you never know when you're going to need somebody. And life teaches us lessons every day, but we have to learn from them. And that's the problem. I think this next generation is not learning. They're entitled. They think they don't have to do anything or expect anything. And just constantly want somebody to give, give, give. It don't work like that. I can't keep giving to you. I have my own bills. I have my own issues. If I constantly keep giving to you, who's going to help me? I don't have anybody to call. Who the hell am I going to call? Ghostbusters? I have no one to call. Husband and I, we're our own backup plan, as many couples or single people out here trying to make it. They trying to maintain their roof, but got to keep helping you because you don't want to do right. How about treat your parents to dinner, a movie, treat your parents to some ice cream? Hey, mom and dad, here's a gift card for gas. But we don't have that. A lot of parents don't have that. Some parents have excellent children. Whew, some kind of wonderful. Everybody don't have that though. And that young man is talking reckless to his mother. My God, if something happened to her, you'd be so lost. But these kids nowadays, they probably wouldn't even phase them. So I pray that she has a plan, honey, because how he cussed her out, he looked like he was no more than 11 years old. Now I'm clutching my invisible pearls. I said, now what the child? I don't know. But life lesson, my lesson today is if you're nasty to someone, you're rude to someone, and you want somebody to help you, you do nothing. You burn your bridges and think somebody's supposed to help you. It does not work that way. Like I said, people will help you to a certain degree, and then eventually grace runs out. Now you're officially on your own because you don't want to do right. I just, you know, this was not my topic today. I just got it because I had got that text in the middle of the night. And I said, I know this mofo ain't call me. Yeah. Anyway, be kind to one another. You never know. You will never know who you will need in this world. I just I just don't understand, how people can be so disrespectful to their parents. Like my meal, I went, oh my God, I love her so much, I wouldn't dare. All I wanted to do was see her smile. So you got to make it make sense. Some people are just so entitled and they think they can just treat people like crap. But the lesson for today is be kind because you never know who you're going to need somebody. And now, when you have destroyed all your relationships and you have no one to call, that's on you. You did that. But instead of owning it, you still pointing fingers. That makes no sense. But anyway, I digress. Have a wonderful day. It's hump day. It's almost the weekend. Countdown. I'll be in North Carolina next weekend. Um, I'll be with husband this weekend. I don't know. We're doing something. But yeah, uh, I'll be have a meeting with Barnes and Noble Thursday at 4 p.m. Getting away on what is it? The crossover. Master Mercedes welcomes Ebony. Have a couple things that I'm doing and a couple interviews I'm supposed to be putting together. I have not did nothing, but I'm going to do it. Trust me. We just had this situation And once I completely close this chapter, and it's about real estate and buying your home and being prepared. Because, honey, when I tell you I'm about to go in, and this is going to be on a Friday night with a glass of wine, Real Estate Friday, I'll let you know when, though. Anyway, so have a great day. Be kind to one another. I have to go to this place that's going to give me a little bit of change for a couple hours. So pick up the book, and I'll be in, like I said, Charlotte, North Carolina next weekend. I'll repost. But have a great day. Be kind to one another and do something nice for someone you don't know. Pass on the act of kindness.